Hi everyone. I'm here today to answer a very important question a lot of you keep asking me. Some of you have never worn high heels before, and now that you're coming for the pageant, you have to learn to wear very high heels. And sometimes when you try to practice on them, your feet start paining, maybe your ankles, they just swell up. You are not comfortable. Maybe the shoe is not comfortable. Maybe you didn't get your size and it's a little too small. Maybe it's a little too large. So, how do you walk in high heels and how do you handle your heels? So, let me give you a little brief. Number one, always wear the same heel for practice, which you're going to wear for your grand finale, so that your feet get used to it and it is easy for you to break into it. Now, when you get a new sandal, what you need to do, two things. Just look at the bottom of the sandal and take a knife or take a glue stick, not the glue stick, the gum, the what is it? The plastic gun, which has this plastic thing, which nowadays everybody uses for handicraft. So just put some crisscross at the bottom, either with a gun or take a knife and then do crisscross at the bottom of your sole so that it becomes anti-slip. Because if you don't do that, you tend to be slipping on the floor. You are walking because new shoes normally tend to slip unless they have worn out. So you need to create this crisscross at the bottom so that it grips well on the floor. Number two, when you wear it and you feel that it is biting you or it's about to bite you at a particular point, so before a blister happens, just take a deodorant and rub it nicely on that spot on the shoe which you think is going to bite you. Because when you rub a deodorant at the particular spot on the shoe, what it does is that it creates a lubrication between your shoe and your skin, and it prevents your skin from breaking up. Number three, if your shoe is very tight, you can just fill up two plastic bags with water, put it inside the shoe or inside the sandal, nicely tuck it in, and then put your sandals in the freezer. So, what will happen? That water in those plastic bags will freeze. And when it freezes, it expands. And as it expands your shoe. So make sure that you also wrap your shoe. So you put some ice, these plastic bags inside the shoe, and also wrap your shoe nicely from outside so that it doesn't get wet in the freezer or the ice doesn't stick to it, making it wet and smelly. So you will see the next day when you remove the plastic bags which were now ice and you put the shoe out, you will be able to slip into it comfortably. However, sometimes the shoe is comfortable, but it is still uh, giving you a bit of a problem in certain areas. And if it is giving you a problem in certain areas, what you can do that you can speed up the process to uh, to expand that particular area where it is giving you a problem by wearing a thick pair of socks, number one. So when you wear thick pair of socks, and then you take a blow dryer and then you direct the heat to that point, which is offending you for about maybe 10 to 15 seconds, and then wait for your shoes to cool down, and then you can wear the shoes and you will see that it is not biting you in that particular area anymore. If your shoe has become very loose, you either need an extra sole inside, or maybe you can create two layers with micropore tape. Now, what happens with the micropore tape, if it is sticking inside the shoe, is that it absorbs the sweat as well. Plus, it makes it your foot is not slipping in the shoe. So if your size is bigger, it'll just not slip out. So these are some of the things I thought I would share with you. And always look for a shoe which has a lot of crisscross and a lot of straps, so that your foot, your ankle, your back, never pick up a sandal which doesn't have a back strap. You need to have a back strap as well, the top strap, and a nice strappy sandals which can help you to hold your foot properly when you walk. So I hope these little tips help you in case you are just breaking into your new heels or you're learning to wear new heels. A lot of people say start with a small heel and then graduate to a bigger heel. However, I feel if you start with a small heel, your foot gets so used to it that when you graduate to a bigger heel, you are unable to adjust. So I always say start with the shoe or the sandal which you are actually going to wear. Yes, it will be a longer journey, but you will be more comfortable with your sandals. Yeah, and I think, yes, I've answered most of the questions regarding your sandals. So all the very best. And in case you get a lot of pain on your ankles, just soak your feet nicely in warm, salty water, and then it'll certainly help you to get rid of swelling and and pain. And when you sleep, just elevate your feet higher than your body, and the swelling will go. I hope this helps you. See you again next time with some more questions to be answered very, very soon. Till then, take care of yourself.